do easily make put a lot of pressure on our Zerg player. Now a lot of infestors here. We have 11 infestors. They do have burrow. I don't see any kind of detection for HongUn, especially at his natural. We do see a Dark Shrine going for him, so we will see some DT harass. We do see a cannon here at the third base, but infestors could just burrow right through here. There must be an observer somewhere. Yes, it is here, but if only one observer is up, so he will need to keep it with his main army just because the Zerg player does have burrow. You see adrenal glands going up for some cracklings and 5 ultras on the way. They need to pop before that army hits, or else it will be lights out for Fisher. One overseer here just for detection, well prepared for those DTs. The main almost mined out. He should be transferring those drones over to the 4th base. There they go. And huge army now. He is maxed out on Lings, Ultras, and Infestors. That is so many Lings. How many units? We see 109 Lings here for the Zerg player. And 3 Colossus can actually take those Lings out pretty fast, but there aren't that many ground units to support this army. Of course, you need to wait for those ultras. You need to send them in first to tank all that damage. With those infestors, he will be able to fungal growth everything, so HongUn will not be able to run away. Now, a huge engagement here. Nice force fields, but they will get completely denied by those ultras. You see mind control on the Colossus doing huge damage to his own army. A lot of infestors here remain, and most of these actually have all of their energy left. Nice fungals on those zealots. They will be able to the infestors will be able to take those out with more fungals. He decides to burrow and run back. Nice engagement here by Fisher. He definitely came out ahead, and now you see him producing 7 ultras and getting melee attack level 3, carapace level 2, 7 ultras and 60 lings. He is remaxed already, and HongUn really needs to do something here, because another attack like this, the 300 food push by the Zerg, that we so aptly named, because once the Zerg loses his army with all those resources stockpiled up, he can just instantly remax. Of course, ultras take a while to build, so that will give HongUn a bit of time to breathe. 4 immortals coming out, very wise decision since there are so many ultras, but so many lings, also very good against immortals. Fisher will re-engage here, and he will easily take those out, especially with mind control. He can easily mind control these immortals. 2 Archons going up, so we didn't actually see any Dark Templars, except for here at the 4th base, 2 Dark Templars actually doing the works on the hatchery. The engagement here not so interesting because it's very one-sided for Fisher, mind controlling almost every single unit. You see those Archons even getting mind control. They will get targeted down by the Zerg units. He should really attack them before they take their brains back. Now the Archon's going down. He will deny that gold base. Very nice by Fisher. Nice play. And again, he is maxed. 5 more ultras coming out. He already has 5 here on the map. That 4th base got destroyed by the DTs, 1 sticking to the edge here. There is still one of the original Phoenixes out, and Fisher should retake this base. He should retake this base. He should take every single base he can. He does have 4,000 minerals. Not that he has to, because he has such a lead right now. You can see the army time 183 to 97. HongUn in a very bad position here. You can see Fisher transfusing his infestors, not opting to transfuse the ultralists, even though they are taking the damage here. You can see those 5 ultras just spawning now. The Phoenix now actually trying to pick off the Overseer, but gets fungled and has to leave. HongUn, I don't know if he can hold this 3rd wave of ultras now. He only has 1 Colossus, 2 Immortals, and a few Stalkers. Fisher decides this is it. He engages straight away. These ultras are almost maxed. They're missing 1 armor here, but almost maxed ultras. I mean, they have 5 armors, meaning these sagas only do 12 damage, and when they have 500 health, it will take a long time for them to die. A lot of DTs here, no overseer in sight, so these DTs will be able to clean up those ultras. Fisher only had 1 overseer, and maybe he left it back here. He should have taken it with his army, especially since he knew DTs were out. 1 DT still chilling here, and Fisher not taking a 4th base. What are you doing, Fisher? You were so ahead. There it goes down at the gold, but these 3 bases could have been done by now. Fisher now at 167, can't remax that easily. He needs larva, he needs money, he needs everything he can. Now the 3rd carapace upgrade going down. I feel like Fisher really should have taken all these bases with all that money he had. Now he is mined out at his 2nd base. He is 2/3 mined out at his 3rd. He could have all these workers mining the gold right now. He could have half these workers mining here the 4th and gassing up. I really feel like he threw away huge advantage, but here it goes. A lot of ultras. That is 10 ultras on the field for Fisher. 5 infestors, 5 queens, and 55 lings against the 2 immortals, 2 archons, and 1 Colossus for HongUn. Still not much of an army for HongUn. Of course, he is mined out at his main, almost mined out at his expansion, and still has a bit more minerals at his 3rd than our friend Fisher, but Fisher just took the gold base. He should be taking his gases here soon enough. He will go for a 4th attack. Hopefully he does have overseers here. No, he does not. What are you doing? Where are your overseers? You can't attack like this without overseers when there are so many DTs on the field. You see still this DT still alive, trying to deny this, spawning for expansions. I guess Fisher just wants to overrun Protoss, as any good Zerg should, just run with the swarm. Of course, he does have fungal, so he could fungal this and reveal it, but he does not yet. I don't believe he sees it. Of course, Fisher doing the works on all these units. The 3 Colossus on the edge of the cliff should really walk back up here. The pylon in the way a bit. These Colossus barely survive with 2 and 53 HP. Now can shoot from the edge on these ultras. The ultras taking down the Nexus. Now 1 infestor leaving the scene. He does not want to be here. This is not a party for him. The overseer up here, almost dead. 1, 2, 3 DTs still on the field. The 4th one just at the goal, spotting it. He will die from this spore and 2 spine crawlers. Now Fisher oversaturated at his 3rd, oversaturated at his gold base. He is now getting his 4th base, that 4th base that should have been up for so long now. He does have 63 lings. He could try and harass this gold, prevent it from going up. These Colossus so low on health, 2 HP. I can't believe HongUn actually saved that. The lings actually do deny this expansion. So HongUn still on only 2 bases, but should not engage here. Look at these lings melt from 65 to 13 in just an instant. Now he should be trying to pick off this. Colossus barely dies here. The last Colossus with 23 shields and 53 health. Now HongUn still only mining from 1 base, does not opt to take this natural expansion again because there are very little minerals left. He will distance mine from this. Income tab showing Fisher still very much ahead. 73 harvesters to 40. Of course, those 40 harvesters for HongUn can only mine off 1 base. More ultras here attacking. And here it is. HongUn will have to GG out of this. There is no way he is coming back from this. He has no income. The Zerg just overwhelmed him. Great game by these 2 players. Fisher showing us how a Zerg should play. Maybe he should have taken many bases a bit earlier. Sees he still has a lot of money, but surviving that game and taking out HongUn, a great feature by itself. Well, thank you guys for watching. I will be uploading more videos soon, and see you next time.